What's going on, everybody? Mike here. It's Imperial Tropicals, another fun Friday. How are you guys doing today? Um, I don't know if you can see the title of the video. We may have a mistake up in the title, which I just noticed. It says Win 3 German Old Rams. It's supposed to be Gold Rams, and it's actually two. It's a pair. So we got a male and a female we're going to be giving away today. So just wanted to clarify that up. So um, we'll get to that shortly. But how's everybody doing today? Um, we're here looking at our South American show tank here. Equity says he'll take three old ones. Yeah, me too, Equity. I'll take three old Rams. Jimmy wants some old Rams. Come by, Jimmy. We got some old Rams for you. Fishy Chick, how are you doing today? So I've seen a lot of you guys. You guys are here early. Looks like you got a lot of people wanting to win today. Big Junior woke up today, which is good for an old man. Well, good to hear, Big Junior. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Joe Fish. Happy Friday. All right, guys, we're gonna get some food in this tank real quick. Give you guys something to look at. Um, so if you guys just want to wait a minute, drop some food in here. Almost immediately, you see the fish just go right for it. And you see all the fish over here, they swarmed the food, and then immediately the pike came out and they all swam away. It's pretty easy to see who the tank boss is over here. So let's give them a minute, guys. They'll calm back down, come back out. Yeah, these Geophagus spheni are just phenomenal. The color on them just amazing. So let's see here, guys. Let these fish kind of calm down. They got a little freaked out. There's a lot of people coming up, getting ready for lunch. Over here, though, we got the scarlet cactus plecos going to town. Just look at them. These guys are monsters. Let's see. Carly, our fishy chick is asking, what is everybody's favorite rainbow fish for a 75-gallon new tank and hoping for a school of beautiful rainbows? If you're looking for a species only, I would have to agree with Jimmy in the chat. He says Wapoga rainbows. They are just phenomenal. You get the reds, the yellows. They really, really stand out. Another is just the classic, any of the variations, but I'm a big fan of the Lake Uter Bosemani's. I like they have a little bit more contrast. They have a little bit like a darker black blue compared to some of the other location type rainbow Bosemani's. Another one I'm a huge fan of are the Melanotania marasii. So they are really nice reds, blues, get some whites in there. Similar to the Kalitawa, but a little bit more pattern to them. So those are just a couple of mine. And then if you guys see in the chat, Carly says Wapoga. She also likes the Kalitawa and the Blair. So check this dude out, guys. Look at the size of this pleco. I'm going to put my hand up there slowly, just for reference. This is at the base of his tail. So we're looking at, let's see, 4, 8, probably close to 16-inch pleco right there. He's just massive. I don't know if you guys can tell over the video. So I'm going to set you guys up on this tank for a minute. I'm going to go over some sales this week. Whoops. So this week we are going to have our typical weekly sale. We have the BOGOs and the 50% off sales. The first is going to be the Western Rainbow or the Australis Rainbow. Look at that guy's little mouth chewing away on the fish food. Hello, Alan. Happy Friday. Hello, Irving. Good to see you. All right, so we're going to have the Australis Rainbows, the 5-packs of 1 to 2 inchers on sale for BOGO. So you're going to purchase 5 and you'll receive 10. Also, we have the Dwarf Sag on sale. So that's going to be on BOGO as well. So that's a bunch. So you'll order 1 bunch. You'll receive 2 bunches. It's going to be anywhere from like 6 to 10 plants. Then we have the Green Spot Bleaker Eye. The 3 to 4 inch unsexed Bleaker Eye are going to be on sale for BOGO. So that is also going to be a really good one. You're going to get 3 to 4 inches on a BOGO is pretty good. Penguin Tetras. Now, we haven't had Penguin Tetras in a while. So we have the regular Penguin Tetras on sale this week. And that's going to be for the 3-pack, I believe. Yeah, the 3-pack. And those are going to be on BOGO. And then let's get into the 50% off. This is a huge one. Hello, Oscar. You did make it. Congratulations. So shortly, let me see what time it is. In just about 20 minutes, we're going to get this giveaway started. The Venustus, the 5 to 6 inch males, those guys are going to be 50% off this week. So if you need a nice big hap for your tank, get some blues and greens and some yellows in your tank, those guys are a good candidate. The Copidochromos azurius 3 to 4 inch breeder pack. So if you're looking to do some breeding, those are going to be on 50% off. And then let's see, the blue flash haps. That's another big one. 4 to 5 inch male blue flash haps. Those are going to be on 50% off. Greg, hello, happy Friday. Our good friend Greg. Sorry you couldn't make it out today, but we'll get your fish to you. Next, we have the Deepwater Haps, 3 to 4 inch males at 50% off as well. So that's pretty much covers most of our sale items this week, if not all of them. Yes, we can look at the Cupids. And then I want to go show you it's a new fish for us. We haven't carried them before. So let's go look at the Cupids. So I actually believe this is a different, I want to say this is a different species of Cupid that we've had in the past. So these are the Biotodama wavrini. Now they don't look much different, but I do see they look a little different. I think they have some like more blue in their cheeks. But here's the fish for anybody interested. I am a big fan of a tan fish with a stripe in the eye. So any kind of like a cara that looks like this, I'm a huge fan of. So these guys, big hit with me. Love them. So there you go. Those are the Cupids. Now I want to show you a new one for us It's going to be an angelfish. So we got a good number of them, but we just haven't had them before. I don't know why. I mean, we just never carried them. So the veil-tailed koi angels. See if we can get some of them to turn to the side for us. They all just want to beg for food. There you go, some veil-tailed kois. And they have massive, massive finnage already for their size. Now, with that being said, if you order these, note how big their fins are. Be careful what you house them with. You don't want them getting chewed up. You don't want any fin nippers with them, any like barbs or anything that might go after their fins. They look really good. Hello, Indian caveman. And then we have some more down here. They're a little smaller. They don't have as much color yet. We have more down here as well. So their orange is still not like super prominent yet. And you can just see how long their fins are. So pretty excited about those. Looks like somebody wants to see the Nanocara anomala. Actually, so we do have some up here, right behind me. This is a new location for them. So these guys, born and bred here, they were just put in here yesterday, so they're going to be a little shy. There is a gold angelfish in here. You see them all sitting on the bottom down there? We got a couple right here I can probably get on camera. These guys are in hard water. So we bred them here and we raised up the fry in hard water. So they're going to be a lot more durable to go into your tap water tanks. You don't have to worry about getting RO and all that. Now, if you want to breed them, I still would say you probably need the RO to get those eggs to fertilize and hatch. But they will survive and thrive in your tank otherwise. All right. There is another tank of these anomala. I want to see how they look over here. They've been in here longer, so you'll probably get a better example of them colored up. But let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, so here we go. These guys are a little bit bigger. They've been in a little bit longer in the warehouse. But there's a nice chunky male right there. And a female right next to him. Of course, he's going to go hide back there. Got another female. No, it's a male right here. He's just colored down. So we got a couple of the bigger ones, but all the other ones in that other tank are more suitable to more of our customers. All right, let's see. If you guys want to see any other fish, let me know. I want to show off these really quick. Looks like we're getting a restock from our greenhouse on some red calico platies at the moment. So just so you guys know, we kind of restock our own tanks how we would restock them, say, if we bought fish somewhere else. So we like to float them in bags with oxygen, get them temperature acclimated, especially important this time of year, just because it's so much colder outside. But yeah, we float them, get them acclimated before we release them. But down here, I want to talk about these high fin brick swords. We don't have a lot of these, but if we have anybody who's interested in breeding a really nice line bred swordtail or live bearer, just in general, I want to point you towards these guys. These were born and bred here. We don't have a lot of breeders on these, so it's not going to be often we have like large quantities to sell on these. But they have phenomenal finnage. Most males and females have both. All their fins are really long. I see a lot of the males, they actually have like a lyre tail. And just phenomenal. Huge fan of these guys. Any Metroclina zebra chalumba? Not that I know of. Bass Trigger one. Um, we have some zebra types, but I don't know about the chalumba Luino Island or Luino Reef. Joe Fish, you want to see some Balzani? We can do that. Wait, did you say Balzani or Braziliensis? Balzani. I'm not sure if we have any Balzani. Carly, will you let me know if we have Balzani in stock? We did just get in some more Roseline sharks. So we have some over here. They're currently in quarantine. Here are some of our larger ones that are out of quarantine. Let's see, guys. They don't want to cooperate. So it looks like we might actually have some Balzani. Oh, we have a few. Not many. Actually, I only think there's like 2 in this tank. So they're a good size, 2 to 3 inch. But they are... There's only 2 of them. So we're almost out of them. We should get we should be refilling the stock on those shortly. All right, somebody wants to see some lemon jigs. All right, we're gonna go to the front. Hopefully these tanks up front have cleared up. We've been doing a lot of work this week, and being that next week's a holiday, we're trying to get as much done as possible. Let's see, lemon jakes are in 15. And that means they're on the other side. Sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, so we got some good ones down here. See if we can get them in the middle there. Overall, they're looking really good. We have a tank bully back here. So it looks like he was the bully, beating everybody up. So he got put into the back of the aquarium. That's kind of what we do. We kind of give them time out back here, guys, if we have issues. And we have plenty of issues around here with all these peacocks and haps. When they're in the tanks like this, they'll beat up on each other if we don't have enough in the tank. So we have to make sure we're constantly monitoring our stock levels. Oh, guys, check this guy out. I think I may have showed this guys last week too, but look at that guy back there. Look at this. It's a sulfur head peacock. He's just fired up. He's hiding behind everybody else. Come on, buddy. This guy is probably one of the smaller fish in the tank too. He's 2.5, and he's 3. He's not 2.5. He's 3 inches, like on the dot. Everybody else is like 3.25, 3.5. If only I could beat the glare and get him to cooperate. Awesome dude right there. Now look at all the other ones are all colored down. You got that guy. The only one, he's full color. Chasing everybody, and he's smaller. Which fish are you asking about, Dr. Gale? We're getting some photos on this tank. Got some deep water haps here. These guys are nice. Love what this black background does for these fish. These guys are looking good too. You got male. Let's see if we can get them back up front. Of course, they're going to be shy. These guys just got restocked. These are the chalumbas, but they're hiding. Got some pretty big albino eurekas here. Oh, that's a bright fish right there. All right. Dr. Gale, what fish are you referring to? I can get your answer. Alan Handy, I will not be here tomorrow. I only work Monday through Friday. Here we go. Midnight Peacocks. Check these guys out. Absolutely awesome fish. All males right here. They're 4 to 5 inches. These guys are beefy. They got some thickness to them. Looking really good. And there's a lot of them in here. So this is a 75-gallon tank, just for your reference. All right, somebody wants to see some 3-spot torpedoes, we can do that. So these guys, I've been really excited to see these guys be fully mature and colored up. This is not one that we have bred. We get these locally from another breeder. The really colored up one, which I think is 100% a male back there. His spots are gone. He's just starting to turn all yellow. Now he's hiding because I'm hovering over him. But we can show some of the other ones. So these guys are 3 to 4. The biggest one in here is probably 4 to 5. His spots are starting to come back. I think I stressed him out. He goes hiding again. There he comes out the back. So when I first walked up, all of his black spots, his 3 black spots, were completely gone. He was completely yellow, minus the white trim on his dorsal fin and his egg spots. But that has since gone away. He got stressed out. All right, and then the Zebra Slim OBs. And then we might be close to giveaway time, guys. So not only are we giving away the pair of gold rams today, we are giving away that Java Fern mat with it. So that's pretty sweet. Now those Java Fern mats, those are like almost an instant aquascape. So if you have like no, if you don't have a lot of plant skills when it comes to growing plants, or maybe you don't feel like you're very good at decorating an aquarium, they are like instant aquascape. All right, here we go. Zebra Slim OBs. As you can see, most of the males, if not all of the males in this tank, are not OB. That is typical. If you guys don't know about this fish, Zebra Slim OB, they're naturally occurring OB, and the females are typically OB, and the males are blue with the stripes. Now, that's not always the case, and we have been fortunate enough to isolate the genes and get a few males that are OB as well. And we have started breeding them just recently. So pretty excited about that. And when that happens, I feel like the sales on these fish are going to be a lot higher. A lot of people just want male OB, Zebra Slim OBs, but they're hard to come by. So now that we have our own line going, that should change for us. So hopefully they throw off more OBs. All right, so got your flavescent peacocks. These guys are nice. These guys are huge. Oh wow! So Irving with the super chat. Thank you, Irving. I appreciate the $9.99 super chat. All right, now I'm having a hard time seeing the comments on the phone. Give me 1 second. I can see some comments on the screen. Lone Star Finn excited for the giveaway. When are you doing the Peacock contest photo giveaway? So every week on Tuesday, Carly does a contest on, let me see. Let me read your question again. So every week, Tuesday, Carly does a giveaway on Facebook. So if you guys haven't seen that, make sure you tune into our Facebook. All you have to do is enter a photo. And if you win store credit. So be sure to check that out. So that goes every Tuesday. The contest goes for a week, and it's based on voting. So whichever photo that fits the criteria of that week gets the most likes will win the contest. All right, so let's get the computer fired up, guys, and we'll get this giveaway going. So, let me turn you around. All right, so for you guys who are interested in what's going on the farm, we got a pretty big order coming in today. It's going to be an Indonesia import, and we're getting a lot of new fish, specifically for breeders. We're also going to get some stuff to sell too, but we're getting a lot of tetras. No, I'm sorry. We're getting a lot of barbs, and we're also getting some new rainbow fish, which is pretty exciting. We're also getting some new bloodlines and some fish that we've already had, things like Cuban cichlids. We've been breeding that line for a really long time. So we want to try and get some new genetics in there and keep everything healthy, you know? So pretty excited about that. It's going to be a massive order. It's the biggest order I've seen come in a very long time. A lot of the fish are actually going behind me into the new building. I think it's around 100 different bags of fish. So, and we're a farm, so you know that's a lot of fish that in each bag. It's not like one fish per bag. So it's going to be a huge order. Pretty excited to see that. All right, so let's get this contest going, guys. Let me refresh everything. Hopefully you guys got your comments in your votes in, or your tickets, however you want to look at it. But hopefully you got your entries in. Let's see. Get you guys lined up. All right, let's go. So let's get this going. Do you guys buy from local breeders? We do. It depends on the fish. It depends if we breed the fish as well. If it makes sense for us to purchase from a local breeder on whatever fish it is, we will. A lot of times it's very beneficial for both parties. So I'm just getting everything refreshed, guys. Get this contest going. All right, so let's pull over the Facebook video. Looks like 51 comments on Facebook. 31 on Instagram. Pull over this YouTube video. So this is the pair. The video you're seeing on the screen, this is the pair we're giving away, guys. We have them behind a sponge filter in the warehouse. Okay. And finally, let's do TikTok. Make sure it's the correct video. Yep. All right, so that's going to be everything. It looks like 51 comments on the Facebook, but I think this combines comments with Instagram, so it's not exactly 51 on just Facebook. 31 on Instagram, 34 on YouTube, and 16 on TikTok. Now, guys, just remember, you get more votes or more entries if you comment on each one. So you got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, all right, guys. So we're gonna have one winner. This is for the gold ram. And Java. Okay, we're gonna have 10 substitutes. All right, guys, here we go. 132 comments in total. Good luck to everybody. Let's see who's it gonna be. You guys got a guess? Does anyone have a guess who's it gonna be? Who's gonna win? There's 83 people in here right now. My guess is gonna be let's see. I'm gonna guess, guys. Give me a second. My guess is Stephen Herman. That is my guess. If you entered, that is my guess. I just made a guess. I just scrolled. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Shob says, not me. Or no, yeah. Ajori Bailey. So right here. Ajori Bailey, are you here? You commented from Facebook. And they said, a nice centerpiece fish for a community tank. So Ajori, if you're here, let me see. Give you 1 minute. I know there's a little bit of a lag. So at 12:36, we're going to the next. Oh, there you are. Yep, Ajori B, congratulations. Ajori, are you going to take the fish and the plant, or are you going to take store credit? Interested to see. Let me know. Irving, can you see the top 10? Yeah, you can. No problem. So we have number 1 here. If you can't read it, I'll read it out loud. Matthew Earl Jenkins. 2 was Adam Holdorf. 3, Robert Clayton. 4th was Can't Sleep. Fish Are Swimming on YouTube. 5 is Stacy Perez. 6 is JJ Gloucester. 7 is Dasha Scott. 8 is JD Hack. 9 was John Hackman. And 10 was Amanda Klinkenborg. Ajori, did you let us know? Are you gonna take the fish? You're gonna take the fish, yeah. You said, okay, cool. So just make sure you send us an email at fish@imperialtropicals.com and we will set that up. We'll send you an invoice for shipping. Unless you plan on making an order or you already have an order, then we'll just throw it on. So yeah, congratulations. That's really exciting. We've been lucky the last few times, guys, we've been getting first shot, we've been getting the winner. So let's have a little bit of fun. Let's go look at some fish, kind of just look around. Let's go look outside, guys. We're going to go look outside real quick, kind of see what it looks like out there, maybe see some covered ponds. It's just really quickly before we get out of here. So let's go. So right off the bat, I'm probably going to lose signal. So let me turn off the Wi-Fi. Might take me a second. While we do that, look at these jeweled golden tetras. Never saw them before until we got them here. I recommend you guys get these fish if you have a community tank. These males are like a nice bright orange with a really nice silver sheen. They have the white tips on the fins. Females are a little bit more just kind of gray. They have the same pattern though, just not as bright orange. They're like there's like just a tint of orange. Fishy Chick, great question. Will I be on next Friday? Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'll be here. So if you guys want to join, I don't know if we're gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna say probably no to the giveaway. That might change, but you guys will know Monday if there's a video or not. If we're gonna do the giveaway, because I do have a couple days off next week, but Friday I'm gonna be here. I should be able to do the live stream. Denise said, "Love the video with Jimmy. It was great." Well, thank you, and once again, Jimmy, thank you for the video. It was awesome. Great time showing Jimmy around. If you guys don't know Jimmy over at Fritz Aquatics, and he just put out like a phenomenal video. So once again, thank you to Jimmy and Fritz for coming out, showing us some love with a video. Yeah, guys. So Carly said she won't be here. She has the day off, I believe. So she says you guys are gonna have to help me. So if you guys don't know, I'm gonna put Jimmy up there on the screen. He works for Fritz, so this is his personal channel, I believe. But if he wants to, he can put a link to the video or to Fritz's YouTube channel. All right, guys. So this is how a lot of our ponds are looking right now. They're all covered with the greenhouse plastic. They make a really big difference in temperature. So there's probably, if I had to guess, if it was a cold day, between that pond and this pond, the water temperature would be about 15 to 20 degrees difference. It really depends on the day, the amount of sun. Sometimes it's not much different because there isn't a lot of sun, but sunny days, it makes a big difference. Now, it's still warm here right now, but we did have a cold snap last week. Or maybe it was the week before, but it got down into the 30s at night for a couple nights in a row. So we got everything covered. You can see, just keeps going and going. There's ponds over there. And then more ponds over here. And it just keeps going. So we got a lot of them covered. Things are looking good. Jimmy said it was an incredible time. And it was for me too, Jimmy. So I appreciate it. Yeah, but this pond, I don't believe there's any fish in here. There's lots of mosquito larvae I can see. You guys probably cannot. But this is why our fish do so well in the ponds. If you can see it, they're just all sitting at the surface, and even with this cooler weather we've been having, it's just a phenomenal amount of live food, mostly in the form of mosquito larvae. We get other bugs and we get like little Daphnia type bugs in the ponds too, but the main thing, it's Florida. We have mosquitoes and they just keep coming. All right, so there is the link Carly has right there. It won't let us put like an actual link, but you can just copy and paste that, and that will that's going to bring you to their channel, and maybe even that might be a direct link to the video. Yeah, that's a direct link to the video. But this, guys, this is that new warehouse I've been wanting to show you guys. There's officially 3 racks done in here now. I know when Jimmy was here, this is one area we didn't have a chance to actually even look into, but a lot of our new fish we're getting today, they're going to go in here. They're not, a lot of those fish are going to be for breeders. So this is going to be one of our breeding rooms. It already is. We have breeders in here. But when this room's done, it's going to be a lot of soft water breeders. And then there's going to be some like really nice breeding tanks. The vision is to have nice breeding tanks so we can show you guys how we do it. whether it's like a group of Africans or a pair of really big, let's say Dovi or yellow jacket cichlids, or just any fish we want to have in here, we're going to breed, and it's going to be a lot easier to show you guys kind of how we do things, and you guys can just see how these fish look when they are in breeding mode and all colored up. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today. Congratulations to Ajori. Make sure you send us that email because we're not going to reach out to you. And yeah, you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you next Friday. I'm not sure if we'll do the giveaway. That's something that will probably be decided on Monday, but we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.